Please welcome Bob Saget, everybody.
Greg. Thank you.
Please. Oh, Bob. Damn fine to see you. But I know you're having a rough week this week. I'm very sorry to hear about your dad. When your dad died?
My dad died. That would be the way to. God,
yeah, that would be it. Yeah. When was that? Last week?
Wow. It was last week. It was last Tuesday, and we had a wonderful memorial for him on Sunday. And he just said, "Go kick ass with your movie." And I said, and those were his last words.
Did you get to say goodbye to him?
Gallows humor, which is weird. It's a very odd thing because my family didn't mean to touch you.
That's all right.
Way.
Under the circumstances, it's fine. Under normal circumstances, don't ever
so
do
I
it
can.
Again. Yeah.
You were kind enough to be with me, and well, I'll stay on one subject, which is the important one, and not deny. We had a very hard time. My father is and was one of the most hilarious people and most wonderful people that most people that have ever met him will ever know, and I loved him more than anything. And he was 89, and his name was Ben Saget, and he had same last name. It's coincidence.
Yeah, that's it's lucky. You know what's interesting? I remember when my father died a year ago, it was almost to the day.
Which is odd, because you and I, if there's an astrological thing, you and I are born on the same day.
On the same day,
May 17th.
Right. Yeah.
And my mom told me that she did have relations with your father years ago.
Right.
It wasn't relations. They drunk dialed.
Yeah. It's like, I miss you. Yeah.
But your father passed away a year ago.
A year ago to the day. Yeah.
Mine died on the 30th.
And what I found actually after he died that people were very ready for you to be over it before you are. Do you know what I mean? People are like a couple of weeks later, people are like, hey, and I'm like, you know, it's very difficult kind of thing to deal with. I still don't know how I feel about it.
Well, and I'm a very private person.
Yeah, me too.
Let me tell you about my loss, millions of people.
Yeah. No, not on the show. You're all right.
Just these few people. This is public access.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
It's put into a man's Viewmaster.
Do you know what I did to commemorate my dad? Is after a year, so just last week, I got a tattoo. I got the family crest tattooed on my shoulder.
That's amazing.
To remember.
What is the family crest?
It's a big kind of thing with some other things on it. It's a Scottish thing.
Is it a bagpipe?
Yeah, something like that.
I had a tattoo of a pipe put on my bag.
Right. So
This is how I deal with pain.
Yeah. But the reason why I did that was I thought because my dad hated tattoos, and I thought, well, I'll wait a year. If he doesn't come back, I'll get a tattoo. And to commemorate, it's a kind of paradoxical way of doing things. It's like gallows humor. It's
we had amazing. You showed a clip from the movie I worked on for a year. That was Farce of the Penguins, and it's out everywhere on the DVD, and it's doing really well. I'm kind of excited about it. I kind of think my dad actually passed away the day the DVD came out, which is kind of odd and weird, bittersweet because he worked so hard. So that was Sam Jackson, and the one voice is, "Where's that Cabana boy? I need new towels," was Abe Vigoda.
Right.
He's alive. And my dad is not, but Abe is. There's no justice. No. I love Abe. Come on, I love Abe Vigoda. It's gallows humor.
It's gallows humor.
To give you an idea of the gallows humor, my dear friend Brad, like a father, my dad was to him. My dad was a dad to a lot of you people. He was very, very wonderful. Like, he touched a lot of people, and no one pressed charges. But I did that in the eulogy. This kind of person
I am. Did you say that in the eulogy?
I did.
Did you get a laugh?
We got a lot of laughs. My friend Brad got up, and this was the kind of humor at the funeral. And he said, Ben passed away Tuesday afternoon. Tuesday morning, he had been watching Bob's movie, Farce of the Penguins. And he said, please, someone turn this off. And then I realized that I was responsible. But that's, my mother laughs
the Jewish tradition of sit and shiva is very much like the Celtic tradition of the wake, though, isn't it? Like, it's not meant to be, miserable the whole time. It doesn't make any sense to be like that.
Well, the Jewish people are miserable the whole time anyway.
So the Celts do a good job as well.
Right?
Oh, yes.
So we eat a lot. There's deli. Shiva, I believe, translated means deli. So there was a giant... But the wake, you have the body in the house.
Yeah.
We don't do that because we want to put coleslaw around it. We would... I'm sorry. This is
gallows humor. Yeah.
You know what? There are people here, and I apologize. There are people that don't find this stuff humorous, and I apologize for that because some people deal with death in different ways.
Sure.
And our family we had a lot of loss all the time. So
well, the thing I became quite rebellious about it when I was grief-stricken though is my grief, and I would deal with it my ways, and my way of dealing with it is very similar to yours. It was reflective, but also it was it's the way my mind works. It's my grief. He was my father. I don't think you should apologise for the way you deal with it. I think that everybody's entitled to deal with it the way they deal with it, and it's your loss, and you deal with it your way. We'll take a break and we'll come back. All right, Bob Saget. Welcome back, everybody. I'm here with Bob Saget. We were just actually talking in the break there. The last time I saw you was in Las Vegas, Nevada, when we were doing the Very, Very Dirty show.
The Very, Very Dirty HBO Comedy Festival late night show at season. He was hilarious. He came out and did about 10 minutes of just filth.
Pure filth. I like to think pure filth.
And it was refreshing.
But you, I have to say, have got the worst potty mouth I've ever heard in a human being in my life.
Me?
Yeah.
No.
There were times when I was listening, I going, that was not a cuss word. Right there, that wasn't a cuss word. It was like I was looking for conjunctions in there.
I invent new words.
Yeah, I know that sound like cuss words.
But I've done so much. I did so much family. I don't know conjunctions.
Yeah.
I've done so much family television. I have Tourette's now, which is not.
Is that what it was? Was your act blue before you did?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it kind of drives you crazy, doesn't it, to be clean all the time?
Well, a lot of things drive me crazy, but you were hilarious. That was very nice of you. And you committed to doing that comedy festival on the air here.
That's right. You don't have any job offers for me now, tonight.
Well, I'd love you to come to the Shiva.
Yeah. No.
That's when you're very cold and you eat deli because you've lost someone. I'm really sorry. You Shiva.
Oh, I see. Yeah,
really sorry.
Yeah.
I like to apologize before I finish the thought.
I apologize sometimes before I do my act. I go out, I let the audience know that I'm feeling a bit vulnerable and I'm sorry, and then I do the act, and they forgive me.
I apologize before the sex act because there's usually an audience when I do it. Because I work.
I'm usually alone.
Really? We really should call each other.
No, not at all. Not at all. Tell me about the game show. How's that?
The game show, 1 vs. 100, is doing very, very well. They love it. It's like a hit. It's a Friday night, 8 o'clock. I was on that time spot once before, years ago, but now it's on a...
It's a whole different thing now, isn't it? Well, what network is it? ABC?
It's NBC. NBC.
How are they doing?
They're doing great.
Yeah.
And they're friends of mine. I love them. They give me a gift basket.
Have they got a hat? CBS gave me a hat, and on the hat it says CBS.
You know, those
for free,
letters,
I'm talking free.
The way... The networks are such now that all the letters are color forms. They just come right off, and you can move them around. Color forms was a thing back in the day when I was young. Which was back in the...
Well, you have this is what I noticed when I was working with you in Las Vegas. You have this huge young following. People that are
they won't
really...
stop following me. They're outside.
No,
they're very young. They're infants. As soon as they can learn to walk, they follow me.
But why is that? You're like, you have the MySpace page and all that kind of stuff?
I do?
Yeah, I think so,
What happened was I did those family shows, and people grew up watching the Full House show, and then they found out what I was really like, and cast members of that show knew because they worked with me. So in between scenes, I was like freaking out. But I love doing that thing, but now I get to do kind of what my comedy is.
And of course, the little girls grow up, Mary, Kate, and Osama, what are they now? They're...
Ashley and Ray Kate.
Yeah,
they came to my Farce of the Penguins party in New York.
They must be in their early 40s now.
No, they are 1 year older than my oldest daughter.
Yeah?
They all grew up together.
It must be funny to see the attention that these girls get now if you knew them. I mean, you knew them when they were like 4 or 5 years old.
Yeah,
Do you feel very protective towards them?
I do feel protective toward them. And I love... People make jokes, but I'm like the first person that makes like jokes about people that are famous and stuff, but I can't do it. They're like children to me. You know, they're like I love them, you know, so it's kind of weird. I'd rather make fun of, no one.
Yeah.
I'm just full of
love.
love.
That's right. You're America's perky sweetheart, Bob.
Well, that's because it's cold in here. But, but But you know, a lot of times when you go through career things, you become people's joke, and I was the butt of a lot of jokes, and that's not fun being. And my last name, you know, it rhymes with a lot of stuff. So.
Yeah. It was the whole thing getting hit in the nuts with stuff for a long time.
People got hit in the nuts on that video show. Yeah. It was a horrible thing. Hacky. It was.
It was hilarious. Come on, it was hilarious.
It's enough hacky sack already. But the Penguin thing is doing great. It's actually very, very funny. It's an R-rated. By the way, this is not for kids. It's an R-rated movie made out of.
I can tell there with the penguin and bondage gear, right? That's a giveaway right there.
Well, look, that's not right.
Yeah, I know. I don't want to look. Oh, okay. Bob Saget, everybody, we gotta go. We'll be right back with Johnny Lang. My first guest, an actor. He's a comedian. It's always good to see him here. He smells absolutely lovely. Please welcome Bob Saget, everybody. Bob Saget. Smell nice.
Thank you.
You do smell nice. It's very nice to see you, Bob.
Very nice to see you. Happy birthday.
Thank you very much indeed.
We have the same birthday.
We have the same birthday. It's not today, but it is. We were born on the same day, like
Exactly.
Exactly.
Exactly the same day.
1962?
No.
Oh.
May 17th. I'm much older than you.
How much older than me?
1956.
Do you remember stuff that I don't?
Yes. I remember the 21st hour of September. Is that Earth, Wind, and Fire? I'm not sure.
I don't know.
I don't either.
I don't remember. It was way before my time.
It was my time.
Yeah. Were you, during the 60s, did you take your top off and everything?
I did. I shook my man chest.
Right.
That was back in the day. God, you smell good.
I do, yeah.
What is that thing you're wearing?
It's a suit.
Oh. Your suit smells great.
It is. It's the formaldehyde smell. It's actually Bob Barker's, you know, so that you get that kind of...
Is he still in the building?
He comes in from time to time, you know, to, get dirt from his native land for his coffee.
It is open the door and put him back in. I saw the wheel. I was downstairs and I saw the big wheel.
Wheel of Fortune wheel?
Yeah, but no, is that what that was?
No, what's the other wheel they call it? Plinko.
Blinko?
No, Plinko's the diddly-deed one. What's the big wheel?
The diddly-dee?
Yeah, you drop it and it goes...
I do that when I'm alone in my room late at night. You know, diddly-dee.
Diddly-dee, yeah.
God, I smell so good.
Yeah.
So how am I? I mean, how are you?
I'm all right. I wanted to talk to you about the play that you did in Broadway, because I've known you for months, and the...
No, but you didn't return my text messages.
Yeah, well, I pretended I didn't get them. But the... you were in New York. You did a play.
I did.
Was that a serious play? Like, Margaret, you killed Stephanie. Yes, I did. Bang, shoot, knock. No, I did.
That is exactly what I did. I went like that, but that was backstage. But I went, very nice audience.
You're very
really
forgiving.
Nice. Incredibly forgiving. I did the drowsy chaperone, and she was married, so it was wrong. No, but she... Very... Tragedy plus timing is my career.
Yeah.
But I did this amazing play that Bob Martin wrote called The Drowsy Chaperone, and we did it on Broadway.
What is a drowsy chaperone?
Chaperone is a person who is a drunken person that kind of takes care of the wedding about to happen. And the character that I played was created by Bob Martin, Man in Chair. And it was a guy who had no character name, so my mother thought I had not a big part.
Right.
And I told her...
Well, your mother would know. She saw you from when you were very young.
She actually knew. I had a rash, and she had to put an ointment. Do you want me to continue with this part?
No.
So, and she was wrong. But,
wrong. No, see, that's where you stop, right there. There's the edge. You went right up to the edge. Now walk away.
Okay, I'm on. No, you're right.
Yeah, I am right.
9 things are loaded up that I will not say.
You have got. I've noticed you're slightly less filthy tonight than you are normally. Are you? No, Bob is filthy.
Yeah. But we did that late night show in Vegas.
I loved doing it, Bob.
And you were pretty.
I was filthy.
Body.
I'm a filthy man.
Let me tell you something. First thing, I think it's the day of our birth that did it to us. Other thing, I'm thinking filthy thoughts about these people. That's all I'm saying. Half of them in my mind are naked, and it's not pretty. That's all I'm saying. Except for that dude. So I'm on Broadway.
Hang on. I'm still working on it.
Guy with the mustache.
No, yeah, the guy in the mustache, sure. Yeah.
It could be any of them.
It could be anybody.
But I actually did that play, The Drowsy Chaperone, to get back to it. Because I'm trying to help you with my non-filth mode that I'm in.
Listen, I was all over the place tonight. I don't know if you saw.
I know. Well, let's go out. Let's go drink.
We should, yeah.
I was going to say, let's go drunk driving. That's what I was going to say. And I know that you don't partake, but we can still pretend.
Have you been drinking? No, that's crazy.
We're role-playing. It's our birthday.
Yeah.
So I was on Broadway, and it's really my...
Did you do jazz hands in the play?
I did, actually, because the character was a shut-in, an agoraphobic who lived through this 1928 musical that was fictional, and the play came out of the walls in his apartment. He narrates
It's a hallucination.
Kind of.
Yeah. I've had them.
I'm having one right now.
Yeah.
You smell so good.
I do.
You have had hallucinations?
I have. Have you ever taken any powerful hallucinogenic drugs?
They call this dead air in show business. But
Not to me, buddy. I want to know the answer. I want to know if Saget takes powerful hallucinogens. Do you or don't you, sir?
I do not, sir.
All right.
But I went through the early 80s.
You've taken shrooms,
what?
right? You've taken shrooms.
There was a pizza that got delivered, and it was a mistake.
All right, okay.
And I snorted the chicken.
Okay.
That was it. What?
A monkey that sounds like a chicken.
Do you have that? Can you play that? I want to hear
don't put
a
me
monkey
through
that sounds like a chicken.
All right,
Please. For me, just for me.
All right, here we go. Will you do the Why are you shaming me? You're shaming me.
What's more, just for me, because that's actually like my favorite thing. If a monkey really sounded like a chicken, I would buy that thing.
Yeah.
And I would raise it as my own.
I would teach it to drive.
Drunk and role play with you and me.
Yeah, exactly.
What about it? Craig and Bob sitting in a tree with a monkey that sounds like a chicken in the middle. Cross-country trip.
That sounds like a movie to me.
It's a road,
no. You know what we have to talk about? You know we have to talk about the benefit. Let's talk about the benefit.
That's smart. Thank you.
Yeah. Because that's important. Every year, isn't it?
It's been 2 years since we did it in Los Angeles, but we did it last November in New York. And I'm on the board, fortunately, of the Scleroderma Research Foundation.
Right.
This is going to be a segue of seriousness.
Well, it's important, though. I think we should. It's all right.
And
Don't
I really
worry about
appreciate
seriousness.
it.
It's all right.
I lost my sister 14 years ago to this disease called scleroderma, which is this is an amazing segue. I apologize, but it's thank you. It's a hardening of the skin.
Right.
And it can go internally. And my sister was diagnosed and misdiagnosed, and then we lost her 3 years later. But we do these benefits, and we've done them for years. This great lady named Sharon Monsky founded the Scleroderma Research Foundation, and we have one April 16th here in Los Angeles with John Mayer performing an acoustic set, and stand-up by Jeffrey Ross, my friend, and Sarah Silverman, my friend. And Adam Carolla is going to do the auction with me. And
that's awesome.
It's really nice, and we're going to try to raise some money to help put people into a remission. And there's no cure for it, but people are
they're still working on it, and they need cash.
And they need cash, and so I'm out being the promo guide to try to help people. There's hundreds of thousands of people, mostly women, in the prime of their lives with it. And if people want information, I didn't say it, but I have a website that bears my name, my real name.
Was Robert Saget?
It's Bob, but I got it through my girlfriend, who's a lawyer, so that's going to cost me. But
your girlfriend's a lawyer?
Yeah, I know. She's
crazy
the best.
Bastard.
She's
what
adorable.
The hell is wrong with you?
She's smart, and
of course she's smart. And she's going to take all your stuff.
No, she's not. No, she's great, and her name is Michelle, which is
Michelle, the lawyer girl? Are you nuts?
Michelle was also the name of my daughter on Full House. That's not awkward at all.
That's creepy.
But
yeah,
I think it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
But she's
all right. We have to, Bob. We have to
do a commercial.
Yeah.
But we could
no, not just a commercial. You're gone.
Okay.
Yeah. That's it. I've had enough.
I'm fine with that. I'm going to go find me a monkey that's like
sounds like a chicken. Bob Saget, everybody.
Thank you.
All right. Well, let's have a. What? Who could that be? The director? Oh, Bob Saget! What? Bob Saget? What?
Who's my daddy? Let's see.
Right.
Morning.
Sit down, Bob. Bob Saget? Sit down, Bob. Bob, it's an amazing twist of fate. I was just about to do the Tweeties and the...
I saw a great set of Tweeties on the way in here.
Okay, that's nice. Now...
Nice to have you back.
Rebecca?
I was out in the hall when it happened.
Did she run by in a hurry? You at least ran.
I went through a book of matches. Sorry.
No, Bob, no.
I apologize.
No, that's all right.
I'm really sorry. That was really
Bob,
rude.
Look,
No.
Bob, I warned you. Keep it clean. I warned you in our discussions that we never had.
We didn't. Oh, we should have twitted them. I didn't think.
No, when we were at lunch the other day, right? And you were talking about the Twitter, I thought, I'll give that a try.
Right.
And then I went on it, and I've gone Twitter crazy.
You're addicted.
I'm gone crazy with it, Bob.
You're twitless.
Yeah, I'm punning on twits all the time. It
is a punster's medium, and you only have 140 characters, which is how many people I've known in my life.
Right. Anyway, we've got a new.
I think I did better with the fart stuff. No, not. Please talk.
All right. Okay. So what we do is we get people to email and now tweet the show. And then we read them out and we answer their queries.
Pardon me?
Yes! But we've got a jingle. We have to play the jingle first. Play the jingle.
Twitter. Tweeting. Ephemeral. Fleeting. Flugenweb. Face code. Twit zone. Ass mode. Jackson tweets.
Und also emails. Yeah, you see?
And at home, ass mode is a guaranteed laugh. Always gets a laugh at my house.
Well, ass mode?
And I'm alone, so it's fun.
All right, look.
And they're not two colors tonight. You've gone with one.
That's what I was saying. It's all now. They're all the tweets and the emails are all mixed up together.
Right.
And so this is a tweet. All right, you ready?
Yep.
This is from April in Troy, Michigan. Look, you can tell it's a tweet because there's a CBS have put on a picture of a small bird.
Small bird. With a tiny little pecker.
Yeah. She says, will you be having pancakes for Shrove Tuesday, also known as Fat Tuesday? Are you having pancakes today, Bob?
I did not have pancakes, but if I lay in the right lighting, it looks like I'm resting.
Okay.
She went, what? And
yeah, I know.
So I think she's correct.
She wasn't. She actually went to the bathroom to get high.
You don't want to actually smoke a bowl where there's a bowl. It's like, it's the wrong term.
You don't want to do it. All right, this is from. Now I'm doing an email. You see, I've mixed it up. Tweets,
yeah, I see that.
Or an email. This is from Monica in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Have you ever been to Albuquerque?
I have.
This is where this comes from.
I did not know that.
Yeah, it comes from the Rattlesnake Museum in Albuquerque.
So this wasn't like a gift shop item. You went and...
No, it was.
At the Rattlesnake...
Mary McCormack was there, and she came to the show, and she gave me this for free.
So this is really all worked out.
Oh, yeah,
we
rehearsed all of this. Yeah.
I've never... is that an asp? Because you don't want to be putting your...
Mouth next to an asp? Sure I do.
It killed Cleopatra.
Cleopatra was killed by a poisonous asp.
Well, when are they not?
All right. When are they not?
Is there a commercial coming soon?
No. I'm gonna make you sit through this.
Say query again.
You're right.
I have a query for you.
All right. Well, I'm gonna query for you. All right. This is.
Hello.
This is from Monica. She says your new middle name should be Alejandro.
Ooh.
All right.
Well, you're bringing Spanish to this.
Yeah, I am.
That's
Do you
what
speak
Spanish? No.
All right, this is from Sean in Newcastle, Colorado. He says,
I know him.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Have you been to Newcastle, Colorado?
No, I haven't.
You've been in Colorado, though. You can ski. You're a big skier, aren't you?
Oh, I was, and then I stopped.
Well, when you get to the bottom of the hill, you gotta.
I actually had a man on either side of me helping me do it. It was that.
And then you went skiing.
And then we left the room. And we put more logs on the fire.
All right. Sean says, hey, Craig, I've played video games for 53 hours in the past 6 days. Do you play video games? Why not? Or which is your favorite one? Do you play video games?
I have. We were hooked. My kids and I were hooked on Nintendo 64. More recently than you should say. We have a lot of Wii. We do a lot of Wii.
Oh, yeah, the Wii. What's the Wii Boxing's good. I like the Wii Boxing.
I actually got Wii, where I simulate urine. In the snow.
You
so it's
simulate
almost an Olympic event.
Aren't you going up to the Olympics?
No.
Okay.
Do you want me to leave?
Yeah.
Don't you have to go to the Olympics right now?
Yeah. Oh, Bob, sorry. I know you have to go to the Olympics. No!
You've got to ski for the second time
All
in your
right.
life.
Look, here's a tweet. This is a tweet.
You're very funny on the Twitter, by the way.
I like the Twitter.
Literally just started.
Yeah, I just started last week. Yeah, how many of you got now following you on the Tweety?
It's over the 700,000.
God, I've only got like 80,000 or something.
But you've been accumulating fast because it's all I do is look at what you're tweeting.
Well, I tweet a lot. I think it's, you know, it's the start of a relationship. You do it a lot, and then it kind of fades away a bit after.
Have you met any of the people? Have you talked?
Yes, I did. Yeah, I went out to. I was doing a stand-up show at the weekend, and I met a lady who has my name tattooed on her neck.
Wow, which is good in case you're with her and you forget your name. You can just look at her neck.
Yeah. When are they not?
I want tramp stamps with my name on them. That's
really?
my dream. No, please take that back.
Saget. That would be great.
That's a good edit. You know, you say that we're going to cut that out a lot on your show, and then it doesn't seem to come out.
No, we don't. I mean, we do it. There it is. It's live. How can we cut it out? That's the joke. That's the joke.
That is the joke.
Yeah. Can I read you this tweet?
Please, sorry.
This is from Elise in New Brunswick in New Jersey. She says, I am presenting my master's thesis soon, and I'm very nervous. Do you have any advice? Oh, well, there you go. Now, that's a proper question right there. Did you ever go to college?
Yes, I went to Temple University in Philadelphia, but I wasn't that smart. I made
You
films,
surprised
though.
me.
You always surprise me.
Yeah, no. What, you made films? Were you a film
did.
major?
I actually won the student Oscar when I was a kid.
From the Academy Awards?
From the Student Academy Awards, they have a thing. I made a film about a kid that had reconstructive surgery, and I won the thing.
What the hell happened? How did you turn into Bob Saget after such a promising start?
I just started working at the Comedy Store here in L.A.
Oh,
and then comedy, and then made some films, but they were all dirty, so then I just kept doing comedy.
Everybody is surprised. When I go out and do stand-up, people say, oh, Bob was here, and there was a lot of people surprised at how dirty he is when he's doing his stand-up.
I think I'm that dirty.
Oh, you're pretty dirty, Bob.
You know, it's odd. It's all my words, but people put on rain gear like Gallagher just for my talking.
All right, that's enough. We're out of time. We don't have any more time
Thank God.
Yeah. Oh, Bob, don't you have to go to the Olympics?
I'm in them.
We'll be right back, everybody.
Hey, I'm really excited.
Don't be too dirty.
No, I wasn't.
Excited is dirty.
No, I was going to say.
Excited is dirty. Don't say excited.
I'm slightly excited, and that's why I'm. Well, I'm not. But I'm.
And that slightly excited kind of implies half chub. Don't say that.
I have a 4-iron. I have a half wood. Can I play?
That's dirty.
I just want to play through.
Look, just plug the.
What plug? Do you want to do the back?
No.
I've got the show. It's coming on tomorrow night.
Right. Say that then.
Okay,
do that.
All right. Hey, I'm Bob Saget.
That's pretty dirty.
Tomorrow night on A&E is this new show called Strange Days, and they're running 90 of them, apparently. They're running like 90. It's like 10 o'clock, they just start running them. And it's a really good show. I studied subcultures. What is that you're wearing?
Excuse me, young lady, what's your name?
I'm Bob Saget. I respond to that quickly.
Yeah, I know. Hey.
But it's tomorrow night.
But yeah,
what are you doing?
Well, I'm not like all the cool kids and on cable. I'm still on broadcast, crappy television.
No. I watch this every night in a robe.
In a what?
In a slanket.
A slanket?
In a slinky. I watch this with
Is that some kind of sexy thing?
It is when I wear it. All my clothes are cut out when you're on. It's tomorrow night. It's on A&E.
Wait. Oh, what's the name of it?
It's called Strange Days with Bob Saget.
You know, what would be awesome is if you could actually be a guest on the show and actually plug it like a normal human being instead of just coming in, doing your plug and leaving, and then leaving me feeling dirty.
I apologize. Well,
don't be dirty.
But you said plugging it like a normal human being. Where's my mind? What am I supposed to do with that information? You have the same mind that I have.
No, Bob. I have the same birthday you have.
We do have the same birthday.
We do have the same birthday, actually. That's true. Yeah, wait. That, you don't... There is absolutely no achievement in that. Do not applaud it.
Right. Enya has
the same birthday as us. Let's do Enya. All right, Bob Saget, everybody. My first guest tonight is a very funny comedian. He's a good friend of the show. He's got the same birthday as me. Except he's older, but he was born on the same day, but older. He's much older. He looks a bit older as well. Please welcome Bob Saget, everybody. Bob Saget. Did you hear we were playing the Bob Saget music? Bob Saget, Bob Saget.
I pogo to that music.
Really?
Yeah, with a pogo with no handles.
Have you ever seen...
That's not...
Now, you started... Have you ever seen John Lovitz's stand-up act?
Yeah. In fact, they roasted me a couple years ago on Comedy Central, and he sang
Did
the
he
song.
do it? Because I want to see John Lovitz do stand-up in Cleveland when I was there, and he sang this whole song about you being gay.
Yeah. I know. He can dream on, but...
I think he really wants you to be gay.
Well, he does. He's in a size C cup. I mean, he wants me to do the... You know, I don't even want to give... I can't even give credence to it. But he's a funny guy. But he sings about me being, you know, like that. And that's not fair to the other gay people.
Yeah, because gay people dress really well.
They deserve better.
Yeah, they do. So you're not, then?
What?
You're not gay.
I'm always honest with you and open.
Where have you been, Bob? I love it that we have the same birthday. That makes me happy. Happier than you know.
No, I know. It's crazy, isn't it?
It's just fantastic. Every day, every year on our birthdays, Bob and I email each other.
We do.
Isn't that adorable?
And then I have John Lovitz call us both.
Gay, yeah.
I'm always thinking of you. Your birthday it's May 17th. If anybody wants to send Craig a card
or Bob,
you know.
But although Bob, you the year in which you were born, when was that, Bob?
It was during the Prohibition.
Yeah.
And I've been spending my entire life trying to make up for that. No, I'm not. What? I've never made alcohol or any distillery in my home.
Bob, I think you're defending yourself too much. Do you have an illegal still in your house, Bob?
Well, I must now that I'm so gay.
Right, yeah. I'm gay and I have an illegal still, but it looks fabulous.
In your pants.
Yeah. No, I don't even drink that much today. I never get enough of you, though. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Are you in therapy, Bob?
Oh, God,
because you do therapy hands. I do therapy hands. I've noticed I do that now.
Do you want to know how in therapy I am? I see something flat and I want to lie on it just to talk. This is a desk. It makes me want to just lie.
That might not be therapy. That might be a love of surfing.
Or a need for mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. You know, like Baywatch, when you're like, please talk. No, I know when I'm going nowhere. I can tell you this.
No, Bob, let me tell you, you don't know when you're going nowhere. I've seen you occasionally.
Well, that's commitment.
And then I've seen you, I'm going, where? Bob, you're going nowhere. And you're like charging down that road. Yakety yak, I'm Bob Saget.
Yeah. That's comedy denial.
Yeah, it's comedy denial. But do you still do the late night profane show in Las Vegas?
No, I did it that one time and you came out and did it. And you were fantastic.
Well, I was very dirty because they said you've got to be as dirty as you can be. As dirty as you can be. That was the whole show.
And it sounds like a good ad for something. As dirty as you can be.
And then you can clean it using the, I don't know.
I like the scrubber, the butt scrubber. By the way, if you saw that in an infomercial, you'd... Wait a minute. Wait, Craig.
Bob!
No, seriously.
TMI.
Yeah.
Wait, by the way.
TMI.
Let me explain something. The way his head is shaped, that could actually be part of the brush at the end.
Did I mention I'm single?
Yeah, don't go after him, Bob. Don't. He'll break your heart.
Well, I'm talking to a skull.
I do it every night. It's awesome. No, listen, you don't do the dirty show in Vegas. Why not?
No, all my shows are... I'm not that dirty. I did family television, so people will see me. Don't laugh at that. No, it hurts me. I'm out on the road, and, I love doing stand-up. You love doing stand-up.
Absolutely.
I left you a note at the Warner Theater.
I got it. Thanks very much. Then I called you. You didn't get me. I called you. I said, Bob, I'm not gay, but thanks for the note.
No, I thought... No, you tweeted me, and then I thought you said you were gay, and I was all happy. I don't know. Now, where do I come into editing tomorrow to fix this?
There's no editing on a live show, Bob.
Damn.
So
I left you a note, and that was very interesting. That night, when I played the Warner Theater, I had been doing this show called Strange Days, and these motorcycle people came from the Iron Order Motorcycle Club to my show, and 100 Harleys were parked out front of the Warner Theater in Washington.
Ooh.
Didn't you love that theater?
I did. It's a very nice theater. Yeah. Is that your favorite theater to play in the country?
I think one of them. I like dinner theaters because the food is right there. You can act.
I don't know what dinner theater is. What is it like a comedy club? They just people are eating.
No, it was like back in the day, you could go see a play like a chorus line, and it'd be like going to medieval times, and you'd be able to eat.
I love medieval times.
How do you not?
I love medieval times.
Right? And then you eat prime rib while people joust.
Yeah.
And you throw your bones. That's dinner theater.
Throw your bones.
There's a skull right over there.
In your
pants.
pants.
No, have you ever been to medieval times?
Yes, I have actually. John Stamos and Dave Coulier took me. John Stamos from Full House.
Not familiar with the gentleman. No.
Took me to medieval times, and we sat in this tinfoil, and you eat.
I've been there. I've been. I went with kids though. That's why I was there. I wasn't there with John Stamos.
Well, we were at the time we were on Full House. So it was very similar to taking children.
Really?
Yeah, it was.
That must have caused a big kerfuffle.
It was crazy. But when you're eating ribs and chicken and stuff, and then a man comes toward you with a long Lancelot.
We still talking about medieval times?
No, I'm talking about that other thing that...
Did you have a good time on that Strange Days with Bob Saget?
Very much so. I met a lot of really cool people, and I still talk to some of them. I joined a frat at Cornell, which was very, very cool. An honorary frat member of this thing called the Seal and Serpent. If I'm on your show, knowing you and knowing how you think, and I say Seal and Serpent, that's the name of a frat at Cornell, but you and I both hear Seal and Serpent. We just go to that place. Am I wrong?
I blame our birthday. I think people born on May 17th are naturally dirty-minded, naughty, naughty boys. Including Enya.
Enya.
Yeah, because when she's doing that
Yeah, it sounds
she's really
like...
thinking about boobies and other things that are dirty.
It sounds like she's being worked like a puppet. It does sound... Poopies and other things that are dirty.
No,
now, why
poopies. I didn't say poopies. I said boobies.
Boobies.
Boobies, yeah.
So why was I work like a puppet so much more horrible? I submit to the jury.
Well, the thing is, Bob, what's happening is that people now expect you to be dirty, and even when you're not, they think you are. It's like people expect me to be Scottish. I'm actually not.
What are you?
Spanish.
I get where you're coming from.
Do you?
Coming from
Spain.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to Spain, Bob?
No, but I kind of like the music. I want to go there.
Spain? What countries have you been to, Bob, outside of Canada?
Well, Canada.
Okay.
I've been to Mexico.
It's a very popular country.
Been to Italy.
Italy, you say? What did you do in Italy? Did you enjoy the pasta?
Like you don't remember what we did there.
It was a magical time.
It was. I took you through Venice on a gondola.
And then we went to Italy.
we were just up the PCH.
Yeah.
What
were you doing in Italy? Were you with a girl?
Pardon me?
Were you with what girl?
No, I was with a horse.
You were with a horse?
Yes, I did.
You took a horse to Italy?
At that time?
Wait a minute, not secretary! I don't know! Get up!
That's what you did?
Yeah. Well, Bob, I have great news.
You know,
you have won a Team Secretariat T-shirt.
I planned that.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. I will wear this.
Yeah, you can have it. It's free, and it's actually Disney gave them out when they did the movie, and we got a bunch of free T-shirts, so we thought we could use them on the show.
This has been places, man.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, horse.
That's not a real horse, right?
What are you talking about?
That's what I took to Italy with me, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I think you've had me here way too long. That's what I think. For you. I'm thinking for you.
You mean tonight?
No, just in general. What are you going to do right after you leave here? Where are you going? I mean, where are you going?
Tonight?
Yeah, exactly. When you leave here tonight.
Strip club?
You know,
Second job?
What, do you...
They call me Black Velvet. Gentlemen, please welcome Black Velvet. Sound familiar, Bob? That's right, Bob.
Actually,
what about these, Bob? Look familiar, Bob?
Oh, my God.
Bob, maybe you recognize them more now, Bob, do you? Thank you.
Leave me alone.
All right. Leave me alone. These are worst stripper in the world. Here's $2. Leave me alone.
No, that's how I approach strippers. Please, okay. I was on Full House. I'm really sorry.
Really?
No, I don't. You know, I don't subscribe. But if you were Black Velvet, I'd like to paint you. Actually, I never. You know, I know Black Velvet, like the kind you would buy, like you know those bullfight paintings, those beautiful. Like if you were in a Matador thing, because you've been to Spain, right?
Mouth organ or awkward pause, Bob.
That's the first. Thank God you called it.
Mouth organ or awkward pause?
Pardon me?
Well, when we finish up, I like to finish up either with...
Oh, I know this. Yes.
Right.
Sorry. What do you prefer? Does anyone ever ask you?
You know, thanks, Bob. I think tonight I'd like to go with both. It's never been done. Awkward mouth organ.
Well, that's...
Just throw it in.
An awkward mouth organ in my life is redundant.
Here's a fresh one we had prepared earlier.
All right.
Oh, it's getting awkward already, Bob. Look at that. It's almost like you don't know how to unwrap that.
What are
organ.
these? Are these Zippos? What are these?
That's what you do is, do you enjoy the marijuana, Bob?
No.
Because you can just roll your marijuana.
I do like to reference it, though.
Yeah. Yeah, I roll it up like that.
Right.
Yeah. Right, okay. You ready?
Yeah.
Awkward mouth organ pause.
All right.
I saw your lips moving away. I hoped I'd never see them move.
It's like an Abe Vigoda moment.
They just went...
Alien extension at a buffet. My aunt looking for lox and bagels. Searching.
It was like a wildlife documentary. All right.
You can't see this on cable.
Yeah, that's why people pay for it. Bob Saget, everybody, where we're at. Bob Saget, everybody. Bob Saget. Bob.
Nice, Craig. Oh,
Lovely.
so nice to see that here.
Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it?
And then the future of the glue factory right over there.
Hey, don't say mean things.
I know,
Also, not a real horse.
That is not a real horse.
Not a real horse. That's actually it's a crip and a blood inside the same horse. And they take turns. It's my effort to bring peace to the gang wars of Los Angeles.
It's a beautiful thing. So there's a conflict of interest, so like arm wrestling or something. So anyway, it's nice. It's
nice. It's
I
nice.
thought it was a puppet. I thought, but that was years ago when you did puppets. But
Yeah,
I was watching late on night. I had like a cold. I was on NyQuil, and I said, "Boy, those puppets got big." But it was that two-guy beautiful thing happening.
Do you like a two-guy beautiful thing, Bob?
If the price is right, where's Drew?
He's behind the curtain, Bob. He's behind the curtain.
I saw that.
No, we got a tiny little Drew Carey. Now listen, Drew Carey got really thin, man. He's thinner than you or me now.
I think it's amazing. I knew him when he started, and he was bigger then, and his tie used to stick straight up. With
Yeah, that's right. His tie used to lie.
No,
It's true. His tie used to lie flat on his belly. It just like was straight out.
Well, he had a string, and it would make it go like that.
Oh, he did?
I think
Did he have a prop?
I think it was a prop.
Yeah, a prop. Did you ever have props when you started?
I had a guitar that leaked water. I sang. This is so bad. I'm really glad you brought it up. I sang while my guitar gently weeps, George Harrison Beatles song, and I had a shampoo bottle rigged up with a hose behind the crappy guitar, and I sang it. It's an amazing song, and I couldn't have been worse done by a civilian than myself. And I turned the valve, and water poured
would come out of the guitar
all over my pants, and then I would try to do it in like big venues, like a couple thousand people, and no one could see it because it's just a little bit of trickling water. So, wasn't good.
It sounds like a good joke to me, and I think I'd like to see it tonight. No, wait. Not gonna happen.
I can do it without the guitar, but I'll need to drink 5 gallons of water first.
Nah, it's fine. It's all right. Hey, I haven't seen you since last week.
And you are nice. And
No.
I'm telling you, no, he really is nice. I had a benefit.
For scleroderma research? Yep.
Scleroderma Research Foundation. I had lost a sister to this disease about 18 years ago, and you were kind enough to right away say yes, you would do it, and you were hilarious. You did 20 minutes of.
Did I do 20 minutes?
You did, and
sorry about that. I was meant to do 10.
And then you sang "What's Love Got to Do with It." It was amazing.
Yeah. Bob, I don't think that was me, and
that was RuPaul.
RuPaul, yeah.
No, but you.
You always think I'm RuPaul because I'm European, but that's not the case. I'm not.
I thought you said almost poo-Paul or you're a pooing.
That doesn't make any. That makes less sense.
Well, what if you're like in a bathroom? If
No, wait, stop.
It's not going to be dirty.
Oh, okay.
It's not going to be dirty. And it's not going to be worth it either. So maybe I should bail.
Yeah.
You're at the Lufthansa waiting room.
Lufthansa?
Yeah, you're in
Oh,
Germany.
Lufthansa.
Lufthansa. I don't have to say.
Lufthansa. I didn't know. Ooh,
that's right.
Swanky Lufthansa.
And they say,
that's what I'm talking about.
My favorite comedian, Frankie Lubanza.
Frankie Lubanza.
But they go, would you like to go to the restroom? And you go, no, I need to take a quick poo-Paul, which is what I thought you said. That's how long it took me to go from not wanting to say it to saying it and then ruining just a
I wish you brought the crying guitar.
It's having a breakdown now.
No, it was fine.
What's the strangest thing you ever did throughout your stand-up lives?
I got beaten up by an audience.
Is that for real?
Yeah. I was in Dunfermline in Scotland. I was really drunk. And it's on the East Coast, and I am from the West Coast of Scotland. And I opened up my act with going, hey, where I come from, they call all you people here sheepshaggers, which is ridiculous. I thought, oh, that's terrible. And now I've been here for a while. I've seen your women. I understand why you're like that. And they got really mad. Hey. Wait a minute. In my defense, I was drunk.
Well, also, I have seen their women, and my first response was, ew, which is a sheep kind of sound.
It's a sheep kind of a sound, yeah. It's
we have a lot in common. We both.
Oh, that's a cow, isn't it?
I don't know. Whatever it is, it's wrong and it's hot. Sorry. But you were fabulous that
You
night.
were great, although I had to go before you went on. But it was fantastic to see.
Sounds like a bad bachelor party.
No, you know who was nice that night? Jimmy Kimmel. Jimmy Kimmel's a lovely guy.
Lovely. Did the
lovely
auction
guy.
And,
yeah.
Made a lot of money.
Yeah.
Everybody, Bill Bellamy, Jeff Ross, and Jeff Garland, all friends of mine.
Yeah, Jeff Garland's a funny guy. He said, can I come on your show? I said, yeah, Jeff, anytime. He said, I want to come on and promote Game of Thrones. I said, great, but are you in it? He said, no, I've got nothing to do with it. I just enjoy it. I said, you want to come on and talk about Game of Thrones? He said, yeah, people should be watching it. It's great. I said, I think people are watching it. He's like, no, I should come on and promote it.
Yeah, I want to promote the new Star Trek movie right now.
Okay, have you seen it yet?
Not at all.
Okay, right.
But I also wanted to say happy birthday to you, because you and I have a thing.
The same birthday,
we have May 17th.
Yeah,
is our birthday. You're very strong.
Yeah, I'm very strong. Because although
like
our birthday is on the same day, yours was a few years before mine, so...
I'm sorry.
Meow!
You get... So when I'm doing this, you're like macho, and I'm like girl power.
Yeah. No, I think I actually punched a little too hard. Bob, don't. Bob, don't.
Please, let's go to dinner.
Yeah.
So it's Enya has our birthday.
Trent Reznor.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sugar Ray Leonard. I'm born to the. That's Trent's wife is here. And the great Dennis Hopper had this birthday.
Yeah.
Enya's the one that we like to.
Enya. We'll be right back with Bob Saget, everybody. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. I'm here with Sir Robert Saget. It's just been announced Bob is being knighted by the Queen of England for services to comedy, isn't it?
Yes, I went up to her and she said, "Night." Basically telling me to leave. I didn't realize it.
What, the Queen? Do you know the Queen? Or
No, it was just some dude on Santa Monica, but he said night. I said all. Please talk.
Bring out your guitar that gently weeps, Bob.
What's the worst gig you ever had? Beaten up, it's what you're saying.
Beaten up, yeah. What's the worst one you ever had?
I was in Alaska, in Anchorage, with, I was told to do this gig for cash. I was like 23, and Kevin Nealon and I went with another comedian, and we worked a strip club.
Ah.
And at that time in Anchorage, pot and guns were legal, which was it's a lovely combination when you're performing.
It certainly keeps things lively in a civic environment.
And it was a small civic area, and this lovely lady came out with pie pans over herself and over her nether regions, and she had matches taped to them, just scotch taped to them, and she blew herself out, and then said, "And now the comedy of Bob Saget." And I got paid cash.
Yeah.
And Kevin Nealon is a wonderful guy. We went on
Very
a
funny
tour
guy,
around Alaska, and the other comedian, we stayed in like some comedy condo thing, and he stayed in the trailer with the strippers. I think he got the good deal.
Which other comedian are we talking about?
I don't remember.
Tiny little Drew Carey? Is that what we're talking about? Anyway, we're out of time, Bob.
Well, how can that be?
Well, you know, the universe began with a giant bang, and then, you know...
All right.
Apparently, I don't know, it might have happened, whatever you believe.
Well, if it was a giant bang, then there...
Bob Saget, everybody! We're right back. Wait there, I'll be right back. My next guest is nominated for a Grammy for his album, That's What I'm Talking About. Oh, sorry, this is my Grammy-nominated album. Bob Saget, everybody, Bob Saget.
So happy to be here.
I'm very happy you're here, Bob, and I'm very happy you got nominated for your album.
It's so much smaller than yours.
Yeah, it is. I see I'm surprised they're in the same category, because look at your album.
But oddly, when we're home alone together, it's a different kind of sizing.
Two things, Bob. One, yes. I've never been to your home.
No, that's true. But
and two, I've never seen your pee-pee, so don't say...
I'm really sorry that I started this way. Look, you're sick, and I feel a little scared to catch what you have.
Oh, well, okay. Here, you get some of that on you.
Thank you. This is actually filled with your phlegm, I believe.
Yeah.
And you are feeling it's not squirting.
No.
Again, things we don't...
I've had that problem before. Here, here's this one.
You did.
Here, it takes a gentle touch to get this one to squirt.
Where did you...
See, I got it to work, but then again, Bob, I'm European.
That's... And... Where'd you get this? The 44-cent store?
Yeah.
That's the best joke on my comedy album CD. I'm very proud of you, and I was excited when you're pretty much the person. I had a friend call me up that told let us pray that we stay clean. I had a friend, I can't count them apart. What is in that? I had a friend. That's it.
Yeah, well.
That's my whole story. That was my panel. Oh, may I have that?
Yeah, sure, here.
Let me just run that down to the lab.
No, it's,
Is there anything in there?
yes, there is now. Do you want some?
Oh, absolutely. Gonna get some tofu and.
Oh, no, come on. So you had a friend.
I did have a friend.
You guys went off somewhere and,
we went
and
off.
discovered
And
yourselves?
They caught us behind a dumpster.
So-
and, no, and he texted me. I was out to dinner and said, you got nominated for a Grammy for your comedy album. That's what I'm talking about. I said, he didn't say all that. I just tried to add that.
Right, so that, yeah.
To plug it. And then I said, that's not true. And then I went right to Twitter. And then I said, is this real? Is this good? And you went, yes, Bob, it's good. Because I was quite not understanding it.
Yeah, no, it's a very good thing. Yeah,
And then you tweeted that you were holding smokes or something, that you used some interesting word like you used, like flamboyant or something. Or something.
Flamboyant is probably what I said. Flamboyant!
It was something Dutch and Jewish, you know, which Michael doesn't like because of his racism.
He's a racist, yeah. I was, yeah.
Terrible.
Yeah.
I would not like to have seen him at Ellis Island.
Well, if he'd have been at Ellis Island, none of us would have gone in.
No.
He'd have been like, no, go back, no. Now, can you say it again, but not dirty?
I've known him a long time, though. He might have given me a sandwich and then sent me back to the old country, something like that.
Sure.
So I got the tweet. So I look at your Twitter, and then I say, I'll listen to yours if you listen to mine.
Yeah.
And you said, no, we are still deadly enemies.
Yes, yeah, absolutely.
But I will have lunch with you on Tuesday.
Yeah, we had lunch, and it was lovely, and we had the same thing.
We had exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
What was her name?
Bob, we're both in our 50s now, man. It just sounds creepy.
It sounded creepy no matter what age.
Yeah, that's true, yeah. But it sounds extra creepy the older you get.
Yeah, that's true.
You have the same birthday, though, of course.
We do.
Yeah,
it's
except
May
you're
17th.
older than me.
I am older than you, and I will always be that.
I hope so.
Unless you discover something new. I mean, Jeff's capable of sending you into a future time that you don't want to go to.
I wasn't aware of that. I thought he was just a crappy appliance that was plugged into the wall. I didn't know he had all these...
Kiss my flamboyant.
He's a $7 sidekick. I've never seen him.
Yeah, I know. Hey, are you excited about getting a Grammy then? You think you're gonna get it?
Put an echo on it and post.
We ain't getting Grammys.
No,
Bob. Neither one of us.
that was the point of the lunch was that was our celebratory.
Yeah, might as well do it now.
Just
yeah.
the two of us.
But does it matter to you, these award things?
I'm really excited. I was nominated for, I think, I got a Student Academy Award when I was 21.
Really?
Yeah. I
So
got that.
what was that for?
I don't know.
Full
It was
House?
for a film I made called Through Adam's Eyes. So it was a student film.
Oh, right.
So it's been that gap. So it's like a 30-year gap to get to.
Ah, you must have won a bunch for Full House. There must have been like Emmys and stuff.
Yeah, I got stuff. They gave me stuff like signs, stay away,
Ah, come on.
A lot of court orders.
You didn't. No, come on, man.
No, we weren't nominated. That show, believe it or not, it wasn't. You'd think a People's Choice Award or something because it's kids.
Yeah.
But people didn't like it when it first started. Now people are obsessed with Full House.
Well, once shows go off the air, people like them more. That's because they have more hipster value.
That was my place to put a dig in about you, but I can't.
Yeah, I know. I left it wide open. I thought, what the hell, man? Are you taking the night off or
No,
what?
I'm a giant fan and friend of yours, and you talked to me during my moment of Grammy nomination. It meant a lot to me. You were excited too.
I am excited. I'm
And
excited to be nominated, but
you
the
can't
only
go
thing
to it. You
What?
can't go to
No, I
it.
can't. I got a gig in Canada.
Where's the gig? You want to say where? So maybe I'll go to it.
It's in it's a Canadian town. We can add it later. Oh no, we can't. We're live.
Damn it.
I saw something today that was really weird. Like, I'm going to make a right turn onto Beverly from Highland, right? So just a right turn, it's busy traffic, and there's an old lady going to cross the road. So I stop, right, to let her go by, and she stops too and looks at me, and I'm like, it's okay, on you go. And she went like that. I started laughing, and she did it again. She was really angry at me.
That's so strange.
Yeah, and then I realized it was probably you.
No. I know that because I wasn't wearing a dress today. That's why I know that. But she, okay, I was. But,
All right.
but I can't believe somebody flipped you off like that. You deserve maybe. She got to be.
People do it all the time in LA, don't they?
You can't do it. I flipped off a guy once, and because tailgating's been really bad, all the people it's gotten worse.
Right, it's because people are texting all the time.
I've called 911 a couple times, seriously. And
Really?
They said, "Where's the person?" And then I said, "Well, they're at Hillgard now, but they'll be at the 405 in 40 seconds."
Right.
And it was me. And then
Called 911 on yourself?
No,
You're an attention whore.
No, that is true.
Well,
I actually am an attention deficit whore. Yeah, I need to say something quickly.
You need to say something quickly?
That's what it is.
Oh, no, listen, you know what I remember? It was about Christmas. I was Scotland. I was in Scotland over the Christmas period.
And you and I
getting the flu.
Right.
And
in a castle? Was that where you were?
In a castle, yeah.
Is that because you wear a kilt? Is that the truth? Because if you wore a onesie, you would not. If you wore a onesie, you would not have no flu. That's what I wanted to say properly. But you had your
you should tweet that out, homie.
I can't. I gotta.
If you was a onesie, then you wouldn't have no flu.
They're not going to let me go to the Grammys.
Yeah, they'll let you go. They won't let you in, but they'll let you go. Anyway, so I'm in the middle of the night because Scotland is 8 hours ahead, and I get a tweet from you and John Mayer, who are at the Chateau Marmont, saying, "Hey, come on over."
Yeah,
I have kids. I'm not going to the Chateau Marmont with you and John Mayer.
I have kids, but they're grown up.
Your kids are grown up. My kids are still asleep in bed, beautiful and innocent.
Oh, it's L.A. Just bring them. Hey, I got the kids. You kids want a shot?
Yeah.
No, we wouldn't be.
So you buddies with John Mayer?
Yeah, we've been friends a while.
Yeah.
He does stand up once in a while. He's done my benefit that you have done.
Does stand up?
He does just with a couple times with me. He's very funny.
Is he really?
Yeah. But you've done the Scleroderma Research Foundation benefit, and he's done it. So it's people that help.
I didn't know he did stand up though. That'd be interesting to see that.
He's a funny guy.
I hope he's not good.
He's got like 8 Grammys. He won them.
Yeah, but that's for singing and playing music.
Crikey. Brilliant.
Yeah.
We got to go to lunch together. I'm taking my daughter to it. You'll be doing a gig, and I'll be taking my daughter to it.
You're taking your daughter to the Grammys?
Yeah, one of them. So the other 2 are feeling a little dissed, probably.
That's the right thing to do. Divide and conquer.
Well, it took me... When you're a really smart dad, you eventually do have to pick your favorite.
We'll be back with more parenting tips from Bob Saget. Yeah. Welcome back, everybody. I'm here with Bob Saget. We were discussing cold and flu remedies because I've got a cold and a flu. Is it a cold or a flu that I've got, Dr. Saget?
Dr. What?
Dr. Saget.
You feed a cold and you starve a fever and you do them rectally. That's what I learned as a child.
How do you starve yourself rectally, Bob?
Well, you'd put nothing in your butt for a day, but you...
I'm afraid I'm not prepared to go that far.
I'm out of that contest. No, I guess you gotta eat when you're sick. Have you been eating?
Yeah, sure, I eat all the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you have a fever right now?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Let me check it, turn around.
If you're gonna do that, then I'll have to twerk while you're taking my temperature.
You have a Sharpie? I want to draw numbers on my fingers.
No.
What? They came here, they're so upset. So get better.
You too.
And thanks, and happy...
Bob Saget, everybody. We'll be right back. Thanks, everybody. Give me a little time to get my breath back. My first guest tonight is a very funny guy.
What is he doing here, then?
Clerical error.
Yeah, I understand.
He's the author of a new book, Dirty Daddy, The Chronicles of a Family Man Turned Filthy Comedian. It's true. It's in stores now. Bob Saget, everybody. Bob Saget. Robert Saget. Bobbity Bob. How are you? Look great.
Correct. That's all. I was laying in bed just waiting for this. I was laying there holding my book. I had a mic on. I got the call. I'm so happy to be here.
Yeah, well, I'm very glad you're here. Actually, you know that Dennis Miller was going to be here, and Dennis has got strep throat. Get well soon, Dennis.
Yeah.
But
Please get well. I actually sent something to his house, and he drank it. Because I wanted to promote...
you wouldn't be the first. And
I wanted to promote my book so bad.
Well, and it's good. And we wanted someone who was a political hot potato like Dennis.
right, and that I have hot potatoes.
You have hot potatoes.
The doctor
Are you
helped-
referencing
helped
your
them.
testicles?
That's all I do.
Ah.
I start at my testicles and I end at my prostate. Good night, everybody. Thanks so much. Great to see you all.
The thing that a lot of people don't understand about you, Bob, is you actually are a very filthy man. You and I have been friends for a very long time.
And you are also kind of filthy, but I
well,
was
they
on-
know I'm filthy.
Right, but because I did family television,
Right.
it's like an opposite day shock to people, but I've been doing that since I'm 17, the comedy part of being odd and weird humor.
And dirty.
Yeah, but you're kind of like that, and we have a similar sense of humor.
Well, we were born on the same day.
It's exactly the
That's
same day.
true.
As
Although you were born a number of years before me on that same day.
I'm old. I'm 78.
Wow.
Yeah.
You look good, though.
I have a painting at home that's rotting. Because, there's a Dorian Gray.
There's
You wouldn't
a
know.
Dorian-
You're
there's a
very
Dorian
young.
Gray, then.
But they don't know.
A lot of these people are from out of town.
No. I'm all for out of town. Let's hear it for out of town. No, sorry. I didn't mean to take control.
You didn't. So, look.
You're very good at this, by the way.
Well, thank you. I don't know that you're very good at this. I mean,
Well,
you write stuff down. It's funny. It's rude.
It took a year and a half to just to read it for me. But no, I actually took a
Is
year and a
this
half
you
to
as
write
a as a youngster?
it. Yes, it is.
What a beautiful. I had
Yeah.
no idea you used to be a girl.
Yeah, I was. Well, used to be. Yeah,
You
I'm.
look so lovely.
I was a nice little girl. I was 9, and it was a nice childhood. I had a lot of things happened in it.
If you had such a nice childhood, how come you ended up a stand-up comedian? Whenever I hear a stand-up comedian say my childhood was great, I went, "Yeah, you need therapy, pal," because it obviously was.
The truth of it is, at 9, it changed. There
Why,
was
what happened?
a lot of deaths. So my father lost his brothers at 9, 11, 13. I was that old, and they were all dying of heart attacks at 37, 40. And so I got weird. And
Yes, that's what
and
happened.
I started doing stand-up when I was 17. And there was
That's
a lot
too
of...
young.
And that was young. And I did a lot of clubs, and then I started to have weird humor. One of my first jokes was, I have the brain of a German Shepherd and the body of a 16-year-old boy, and they're both in my car, and I want you to see them. Now, that's odd. That's really odd. And I was 17. And then, cut to, I'm on Full House as the dad.
Yeah.
Which
That's
is a
what happened.
dream. It's a dream, nice thing.
Yeah, it was great. And
Yeah.
you actually created the Olsen twins in a lab, right?
It was, everything is from my cells. Everything's been created.
Careful, Bob.
No, nothing.
You've never done jokes about the Olsen twins, have you?
I've skirted them. What? I love them. They're like, they're a year older than my oldest daughter, and we're all friends. So
Did you teach them to do your bidding? Like if you...
My
if you were-
bidding?
Yeah, your bidding. Like,
Oh, sorry.
If an Olsen twin answers the phone and you say the certain word, they go, "Kill the queen," and they have to go and do it?
no.
No.
They're
What's the point, man?
There's actually a chapter about Full House in this book because I'm close with them. They're really sweet. I'm close with all the people from that show. A little too close with Stamos, but what are you going to do? I mean,
I think Stamos
Don't
may have been...
that's a horrible picture.
Yeah, I
Please
don't know,
do that.
man.
No, don't. No, stop.
Yeah.
I had a comb over at 12.
Yeah, look at that.
Those are welding glasses. I could
Hello, lady.
I could fix him.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd like
Sorry,
you to.
dude.
Yeah.
I'd like to fix him.
Yeah, I'd like him fixed.
But this is a book. This is a book about comedy and death, and my testicles come up a lot. It is not for kids. It's a 15-year-old and above book, I would say.
Well,
this is
what's
that's
that?
that's a messed up thing. I don't think I should tell the story.
No, don't, Bob.
It's a
Because if
troll
you
doll.
think it's messed up,
Yeah,
then it's messed up.
You got.
I just saw the word dildo in here. I don't think you should tell the story.
That's not there.
Yeah,
No, okay, I'll tell the story very quick. I'll make it.
yeah, tell the story then.
All right, that's a naked troll doll. When I was 6. I shouldn't tell the story. I'm going to do it. It'll be fine. You won't have to cut it. You won't have to pixelate my mouth or my hands. I saw Ricky Gervais the other night. It looked like Scrabble. It was.
That's
you
who
guys
Ricky
were
is.
hilarious.
That's who Ricky is.
It
though.
was adorable too.
Yeah,
I loved it.
he is adorable.
I watched it a few times. No, shouldn't have said that. But that was a next door neighbor girl. Not her, but
That you lived next door to
I
a,
lived
to a
next
girl
door.
that looked like this?
she was a troll. She lived under a bridge.
Is that one of the Olsen twins
No.
early on? Well, then tell the damn story, Bob.
Well, I traded the girl. I've never seen a girl before. I was like 6, and she was like 4, and I'd never seen a girl in the garage, and I asked her to show me her. I was a kid, and I traded her a troll doll. And then...
Bob.
But then I was-
Don't tell the story, Bob. Don't tell the story, Bob.
6.
Oh, there's a better story. Look, it's you and Stamos doing something.
Yeah, we did a cuddle video for Project Cuddle, which is one of his...
Oh yeah, Project Cuddle. Yeah,
No, but that's for kids.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, it's really... You don't want to go there. I just got back from Australia. How do you like that? It was great. You know what happened?
Oh, hey, been anywhere lately?
Can you believe I traveled on a plane?
Oh, what? I thought you just bought a house.
Oh, no, the house is good. I traded the troll doll for a house.
No.
I went to Australia, and you know the flight is 14 hours?
What?
Hello? And so they told me you leave at 11 in the morning and you arrive at 7 in the morning the same day. So, where's the missing sock? So I realized, if anybody's listening, that if you go back in time. You land before you took off. How does that happen?
If you keep doing it, you can go back in time until Australia was just, convicts from England going. But aye.
It's a penal colony when you
A
finally
penal colony? What kind of a colony is that,
where you
Bob?
put your penal.
We'll be right back for more hilarious antics. Yeah, you freaked out, right?
I cheated.
Yeah, because it's like, we're
the
back.
truth.
Yeah.
Oh, we're back?
No, we were just talking about, because, we're in our 50s. I'm 52, you're
58.
58?
Yeah. I just had my odometer set back.
So, and we were talking about how, you got to be cool with it, because there's no other option, right?
You have to
gotta be cool.
enjoy your life because life is just difficult for many people. So
You should put that on a T-shirt, man.
Yeah, I'm going to put it on the back. I don't know what that means. It just sounds wrong.
Well, get a tattoo. Get a tattoo.
I'm going to get a tramp stamp of it. I have
Live for the day, just above your ass crack.
Yeah. Hell yeah. I could have used it yesterday. Hello. I'm looking for a cut point for you.
You're all right. You can't cut a live show, Bob.
No, that's true. That's right. It's so late. I'm so tired. But I had a.
Well, you just come in from Australia.
By the way, how about that Melbourne? That's a great city.
Melbourne, what a city! I love that city.
I do
actually.
too.
Yeah, I actually love Sydney too, and also the town. In
I
Australia.
was in Sydney.
And also
The town.
down in Australia.
And,
yeah, no, just the comedy rules. You have to do it.
But you go back in time and you come back.
What?
What?
You go back in time. So if you go to Australia and come back, it's like horses and carrots.
Yeah. And you know what else they say? They say don't congregate around the restroom. Now, who would do that? Why would you want to inhale? What?
Oh, on an airplane, congregate around the restroom?
They say that. They made an announcement, don't congregate around the restroom.
Well, there's been a lot of
What, that
Australians-
chicken Sydney ate was good. Oh, Sydney, what? I brought Sydney back.
Now, listen, we're going to be flying back in time, so I don't want any of you blokes hanging around the restroom there.
I really loved Australia. It was
Well, it's an
really
amazing place. The lucky country, mate.
It was,
That's
and they
great.
said all that stuff, but I didn't want to go, down under jokes and all that stuff. I just wanted to entertain them. I did a tour, and it was really quite
Down under
lovely.
jokes?
It's down under jokes, Shrimp
Down
and Barbie, Good Day, all that stuff. And then I didn't meet anyone either. So it was. I walked into my room. I know you want to know this story in Melbourne.
I
and
love
there was,
you, man.
I love you a lot. Well, I love you.
Yeah.
I mean, I love you.
Okay.
I'm talking.
It's getting weird.
That's. I'm comfortable with this.
Okay.
So I walk into my room in Melbourne. I lift the lid off a beautiful thing that's there, and it's all kinds of meats. It's
What do you mean a beautiful
Well,
thing?
it was my birthday, and you tweeted me on our birthday.
Yeah, I always tweet you
and
on
I was
your
so
birthday.
excited because it was actually the real day of my birthday.
I think I texted you.
I was a
I didn't
day.
tweet you. I texted you.
We texted each other,
Right.
and then you did tweet too.
Oh, did I?
Trent who's the other
Trent
guy?
Reznor, yeah,
Right.
and Enya.
Oh. No. Sugar Ray Leonard also. Same,
Sugar Ray Leonard.
Same day and age as me, exactly.
And also somebody else.
Well, Dennis Hopper was the great
Dennis.
Hopper.
Yeah, I love Dennis.
So the thing was, there was a giant, back to me, there was a giant plate of meat in my room. Like, weird.
Weird meat?
You don't eat meat a lot. You do eat meat? Yeah. I've had a lot of farro with you. Like, you eat good barley things when you eat. You must have a great colon.
I've got a movie of it if you want to see it, actually.
Please. I'm going to add it to my reel.
Bob, we're out of time.
Okay.
Bob Saget, everybody.
Stand-up comedian, he's an actor, he's a producer, he's a director, he's a writer of a book called Dirty Daddy, which is available in paperback now. He's got his own website entitled Sexy Bob.
Yeah.
That last bit's a lie. It's Bob Saget, everybody! Bob Saget! Bob, it was like a nightmare there. Just as we were dancing around, and then you said, "I'm gonna tip you," and I was like, "No!" And you went, "Ooh," and I was like, "Oh!"
And I didn't drop you, which is a miracle.
You didn't drop me because I put my leg behind me in a rather ungraceful tripod stance.
Which means you have obviously done some adult film work.
I have done adult film work.
To go into that
but
tripod.
The way I approach it is I run the adult film and then I work on myself. Hence my thin wrists.
So there's a lot. That's a good aerobics.
It is. Do you have a bit of a cold? You sound a little hacky.
I'm hacky in general.
No, I mean a little.
Yeah, I had a thing. I had a throat thing, and I slept for 72 hours, and I hung upside down like a bat.
Why?
Because
that'll hurt your throat. That's what hurt your throat. You shouldn't do that.
I like to defy gravity. As my parts get older, I like when they hang.
Oh yeah, yeah.
At me.
Yeah. I'm a trip down memory lane. There you are, penis.
I'm more like a fighter. You know,
yeah.
I use it as a, a little bag.
Yeah. No, they don't want to hear it, Bob.
Well, I do want to say, which is a great edit point.
Oh yeah, sure.
That I have feelings about this departure of yours, and
Where am I going?
You're going to many places. You've got 2 shows and a castle. You got all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, and I'm like a crazy rich millionaire.
And you eat like healthy food.
I eat healthy food.
Farro.
But I still have my birthday on the 17th of May.
Which is also my birthday.
Also.
Enya.
Also.
Sugar Ray Leonard.
Also.
Dennis Hopper.
Also.
Other people didn't.
Trent Reznor. You always forget Trent Reznor.
Do. What is?
You always. I don't know why Trent Reznor's the only one of us who's talented.
You're correct. But I'm going to raise that bar the more I hang upside down and drop my baggage and punch it like a punching bag. See, when an audience gets no response, that's when I keep working on it.
No.
That's my job.
That's not no response, Bob. That's shock. That's a completely different thing. That's not no response like, it's like this.
I see. It's not a neck. That's how I feel my last look will be as I'm going out on this earth.
A lot of us go out like that.
That's not.
And one more thing.
What if you're laughing? What if you're watching something?
I hope I am. I hope when that time comes, I'm like,
Well, I am going to miss. I mean, I never really cared about Jeff that much, but I like him. There's something I like about him.
Well,
I mean, he's funny. He makes me laugh. And that.
A penis punching bag. Yeah.
That's why I'm going to miss you. And you don't have. Do you have nuts?
Yeah, I've got them. Yeah, they're not here, but yeah, I've got them.
And is that thing? That's a female.
That's a horse with 4 testicles right there. Wow. 4 testicles, 2 penises. I think penises is a plural. I've never had to use it.
And
So I don't know.
You're saying you've never had four penises around you, or?
Oh, I've had many around me, but they're usually covered in pants. And we're shaking hands and smoking pipes like gentlemen.
So it's just you solo in a smoking jacket, if you will, and there's...
No, you're trying to make everything a porn movie, and not everything is a porn movie.
You're just saying you're shaking hands with random penises.
I'm not shaking hands with penises. I'm shaking hands with gentlemen who, I assume, for reasons of biology, will probably have penises tucked away somewhere in the nether regions.
May I just say...
I'm enjoying myself,
How can you
Bob.
call them gentlemen if their penises are
But they're
visual?
not out there. They're in there.
What is
I'm
this?
talking about Philly.
Are they going to examine?
No, come on, Bob. Come on, Bob.
I'm going to miss that cup.
You know, yeah, well, it's coming with me. Everything, all of this, I'm taking all of it into my new apartment. All of this, this land of wonder, this TV equivalent of a Rite Aid, I am taking with me.
It's so beautiful.
Yeah, I'm taking all of it. I'm going to put it in my new apartment.
Where's that going to be?
Des Moines.
You can get there.
I like Des Moines. Have you ever been to Des Moines?
I've been had to go there. I went through Cedar Rapids.
Did you play the Hoyt Sherman Theater?
No, I think it was closed that year.
No, Hoyt Sherman Theater, that's the one. Hoyt Sherman was a famous realtor in Vermont. Not Vermont, Iowa.
And Des Moines, which is not far from Davenport. There's the four cities, the quad cities.
The quad cities, and you know why they call them that?
Because they worked on their quads?
4 testicles.
Ah.
They're the 4 testicles gateway to the west.
You know, that reminds me of a story.
Oh, God, no, does it?
It really does. I
really was hoping that things wouldn't remind you of stories.
It'll be a short story.
Oh,
like
God.
Probably...
Why, Bob? Why?
Because
I got through 10 years with nobody saying that reminds me of a story, and now you, Bob, et tu, Bob, et tu.
I think this side.
Bob!
And you know what?
Tell the story. Come on, tell me.
I choose to follow that.
Okay.
Et tu testicles, yes, Bob.
Okay.
So I'm in a restaurant and Russell Crowe comes over. So it's a name-dropping story.
Boom, right there. Good eye, mate. How you doing, our gladiator, shrimpy Bobby? I'm just adding some...
Yeah, put another shrimp on the Barbie, gladiator.
Yeah, that's right. He loves it when you say that.
Did you like the shrimp? I'm gladiator. That'll be...
Oh, yeah, there you go.
It was a female shrimp.
Yeah, I got it.
So Russell Crowe comes over and he goes, "Hello, Bob Saget." So he said, "My name is Two Parts," which scared me a little because he's strong.
Yeah.
And he said, "I have a joke for you," and I'm not telling it right at all. He said, "What did the man with 4 penises say when he was 5 penises say when he was asked by his doctor, 'How do your shorts fit?'" And I said, "Like a glove."
Right.
And that's the punchline.
That's the joke. I know that joke.
I said, "Like a glove."
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Russell Crowe said, "You gave away the punchline, Bob Saget." Said, you weren't supposed to give away the punchline. And then he gutted me.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I would have never been reminded of that story, except for the quadropenia that you've been bringing up. And
Quadropenia?
Quadropenia is a musical by The Who.
Yeah, The Who.
Who, what, and where, and you can climb a mountain like that.
Bob.
No, if you had to climb a mountain, and there was nothing but your buddies climbing up, and all they had was...
And they were excited about reaching the top. Yeah.
Plan it. They take Viagra before they go.
Mm-hmm.
You then throw, please...
I like this plan, Bob.
Please.
I like it a lot.
Please...
I like it a lot, Bob.
Please change the subject, please.
I'm trying to, Bob, but you keep going back to the old gentleman.
Please, do anything.
I'm trying to, Bob. What I'm trying to do, Bob, is wrap the crikey up and go to a commercial break, but you won't let it happen, Bob.
I want to pay homage to you. I want to pay you in cheese. No, that's fromage.
Fromage.
I want to say how wonderful that you are at this
Do you have to, Bob? Do you really have to?
How much I respect you, and I have your number, and you and I can see each other, but I'd rather say it publicly in front of these nice, shocked people that you are a genuinely good person. And I've even seen you when you're in a bad mood. And I turned over to you that morning, and I said, "What did I say? What did I do?" And
Bob Saget, everybody!
speaking of, I'm kidding about that, but it was
Wait,
fun to
kidding
see
about
Bob Saget.
You see Bob Saget backstage?
I saw Bob
He's
Saget.
hanging around tonight for some reason.
And I actually had a blind date with him once.
Stop it. Really?
Yeah. It wasn't really blind.
Yeah, well, I'm getting to that, yeah.
Anyway, it was very, very, mild-mannered. We had dinner. He was really nice, kind of lovably neurotic, as you can probably tell.
No, I know Bob. I've known him for a while. But I've never had a blind date with him or slept with him, Katie.
I didn't sleep with him.
All right. I never said you did. I never said you did. I just say I haven't.
Okay, good.
I didn't even think about it. Did you think about it?
No,
Oh, come on.
No. We had one date, went out to dinner. It was very nice, but apparently there wasn't a lot of magic. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
But he's a really funny, nice guy, don't you think?
Was this when he was doing America's Funniest Home Videos?
No, I think it was past that.
All right, because you could have hit him in the nuts with something, and that would have been great. Because people in the America's Funniest Home Videos, they always get hit in the nuts with things.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's going on with you anyway, Katie? What's happening on the news?